guests should know is that the minute they come on property, there's 3 things to be aware of. In phase 1, when they enter the property, they really need to have a valid New York State ID. They also need to live within a 120-mile radius of the property. And lastly, they must have an approved face covering. Face coverings will be worn at all times by all guests and employees, unless in those areas where it's not feasible to do so. Things like bars, restaurants, lounges, or designated smoking areas. Now, when the folks come to the door, the first person they're going to meet is Shauna and her team to walk them through that screening process.
As a guest enters the casino, if there's a line at any of our 5 access points, we will maintain proper physical distancing. Then they will walk in and we will confirm that they have the proper face covering. They will come up to the table, we will scan their ID to make sure that it's a valid New York State ID and that it's within the 120-mile radius. They will come and get a pump of hand sanitizer, step forward, remove their mask for 3 seconds for a photo, and then they can enjoy the resort.
So something we're very excited about is our cleaning notifications on our slot machines here on the gaming floor. What you'll notice here is a green notification. What this notification is telling a guest as they approach is that the game has been sanitized, what date it's been sanitized, and what time it's been sanitized by our cleaning staff. This is indicating that this slot machine has not been sanitized. An alert will be sent to our cleaning staff to come down and clean the machine as soon as possible. So what a guest will expect to see in our table games area are some very effective yet simple new changes that we've set into place. What they'll notice is each dealer will be required to wear a face covering, as will each guest that sits at the table. Dealers will be wearing gloves, and each guest before play, as seated, will be required to sanitize their hands. Other than that, folks, we're here to have a good time and we'll rock and roll.